Alright guys, let's look at the front of your review sheet and let's look at the coordinate geometry stuff. The formulas that you need to know are you need to know that the slope, which I'm going to refer to as little m, is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And you also need to know the midpoint, which I'm going to refer to as big M, is x1 plus x2 over 2, comma y1 plus y2 over 2. And these formulas you need to know. The slope, I think you should by now really remember, but if you are having trouble with the midpoint, just think about these are just averages. Okay, so basically we're averaging the x values, adding and dividing by 2, and averaging the y values, adding and dividing by 2. Alright, so number 1, find the midpoint between 1, 2 and 9, 2. So we're going to use our midpoint formula. The midpoint will equal an average of the x's, 1 plus 9 over 2, and 2 plus 2 over 2, which is just equal to 1 plus 9 is 10, and 10 over 2 is 5, and 2 plus 2 is 4, and 4 over 2 is 2. So 5, 2 would be the midpoint. Alright, number 2, if the slope of a line is 5/7, what is the slope of the line parallel? Parallel should make you think of same slope, because lines that are parallel have the same slope, so the answer to this is just going to be 5/7. The slope would be 5/7, same slope. Alright, line T is perpendicular to line S, and the slope of T is undefined. What is the slope of line S? Alright, so perpendicular lines have negative reciprocal slopes. The word negative just means opposite, and the word reciprocal means to flip. So we've got negative, and then we flip the slope. Okay, so undefined. If T is undefined, an undefined number is any number divided by 0. So if we are trying to flip this, if we flip it, we are going to get a 0 over a number, and we're going to make it negative. Well, any number, anytime we take 0 and divide it by a number, we're going to get 0, and there's no such thing as positive and negative 0. So 0 would be the undefined slope. Alright, moving on to number 4. EF and GH are parallel. The slope of EF is 2/3. The slope of GH is 8 over x minus 6. Parallel, once again, means same slope. So 2/3 equals 8 over x minus 6. Alright, if we're trying to figure out what this is, there's a couple of ways that we can think about it. One way that you probably learned, or I know you learned in algebra, was to cross multiply. So I'm going to take 2 times x minus 6, and that will equal 3 times 8, which is 24. And let's just solve this equation. I'm going to divide both sides by 2. So we know that x minus 6 equals 12. Add 6, x will equal 18. Alright, next one, number 5. Given A, B, C, and D, find the slopes of A, B, B, C, and C, D. Okay, so we're going to do AB, the slope of AB. And you need to be clear about what you're finding. So M, little slope of AB. So I'm going to take my y2, negative 2, minus my y1, negative 3, over x2, 3, minus x1, which is 1. Negative 2 minus negative 3, this becomes plus positive. So negative 2 plus 3 is 1 over 3 minus 1 is 2. That's the slope of AB. Alright, next one, slope of BC. So from B to C, we've got y2, 2, minus y1, negative 2, over x2, 8, minus x1, 3. 2 minus negative 2 is going to be 2 plus 2, or 4, over 8 minus 3, that's 5. Okay, that's the slope of BC. Next one, slope of CD. Slope of CD. All right, so we've got y2, 1 minus y1, which is 2, over 4 minus 8. Okay, so we've got 1 minus 2, that's negative 1, over 4 minus 8, that's negative 4. That's the same thing as 1 over 4. All right, so let's look at these numbers. Are any of these lines parallel? 1/2, 4/5, 1/4. Are any of them the same? No, because none are the same. All right, are any of the lines perpendicular? That's when we flip it and make it negative. Well, 1/2, 4/5, and 1/4 are all positive, so that would be yet again no. None are negative reciprocals. All right.